Testing, testing. Testing, testing. It should be live on YouTube very soon. So we're going to do a simultaneous cast today. We're going to do a YouTube and a Facebook stream at the same time. So hopefully I should be live on Facebook very soon. On YouTube very soon. Yeah, I think I am. I think I'm live now. So welcome you guys on YouTube. If you can hear me, please just drop a comment because sometimes it's difficult to figure it out. But what I'm going to do is in this last year, I'm going to talk about how I got to 1,300 ad packs. I'll basically max that Mpca. I'm going to talk about how I did it. I'm just going to go live on Facebook, and then hopefully everyone can hear me. So if you can, hang on a second. So if you can hear me, please just comment. If I've got audio, I should have audio, but you never know with these things. When you do a simultaneous cast, it can get a bit tricky. So welcome people on YouTube, welcome people on Facebook. I'll start in a second and just fix up this. There we go. Okay, thanks. Shells. So here, thank you. So guys, today I maxed out Mpca. So as you can see there's on my wall, Mpca. There it is there. There's my account. 1,300 ad packs, 560 referrals. So this live stream is going to be how I the key takeaways on how I got there. Okay, the key points that you need to understand on how I got there. Because hey Paul, good morning Paul. Hey Nung, hey Nessie, James. How you going, guys? Hi everyone tuning in from YouTube and Facebook. So I want to give you the key takeaways on how I got there. To max this out, you need over 100 Bitcoin to max Mpca out, and the price of Bitcoin now. So if you're coming in, you're buying Bitcoin now, you're coming in, it's going to cost you a shitload. I mean, look, put it this way. You're buying Bitcoin at $1,290 per Bitcoin, right? But think of it this way. Yeah, it might seem expensive now, but think of it in 3 months' time or 6 months' time, it's going to cost you way more. So the longer you wait to get into Mpca, the more it's going to cost you to buy Bitcoin. Obviously, once you get the true Bitcoin payout, 3 months from now, you're going to make the percentage on the Bitcoin. Say if you bought at 1,300 now, and in 3 months' time you get the payout, which could be at 1,400, 1,500. Well, you make $200 there, plus you're making 20% profit if you're withdrawing out that profit. And so you're getting this program is really powerful. So you need over 100 Bitcoin to get to that level. I think it's 104, 109. I can't remember. To get to max out this program, and it's going to feed you again. It depends between 300, but as this keeps on going up, it's going to be more because the price of Bitcoin is going to be more. So 350, maybe 400 a day. Again, that's just speculative. So it's gonna vary, right? Okay, this is at 1,300 ad packs. So I got in at 13. Like I'm now at 1,300 ad packs, and I've got a lot of referrals. Did I put in over 100 Bitcoin to get to this level? Hell no. I didn't put in 100. Do I have 100 Bitcoin to put in this? No. So I think I put in about 6 or 7 Bitcoin. That's it. That's all I'd put in. I think, yeah, it was close to 6 or 7 Bitcoin. I can't remember. Maybe it was close to more than 7 Bitcoin. That's all I put into this program. So how the hell did I get to 100 Bitcoin so fast in 4 months? That's what I want to talk about today. But before I go any further, I want to thank all my downline peeps, right? Without me getting to this stage, it wouldn't have been possible, right? Without your help. And I want to repay that. I mean that hand on heart. I want to repay that to you guys who helped me get to this level, right? I want to repay that to you guys in the form of knowledge, help, anything I can do to help you guys get there. I want you to reach this level, right? So a special thanks to all my downline peeps who've trusted me, and it really means a lot to me. Hand on heart, okay, guys. So really, the whole engine, the powerhouse behind this was obviously the repurchasing 100%, not withdrawing. I mean, if you withdraw and you put back in to buy more ad packs to 3x your account, your new purchases, according to the pool to your pools, just go to details page, scroll down and read your pools. Okay, every time you put a new, you buy ad packs with fresh funds, you 3x that. So that's why I've been withdrawing and then putting back, using that withdrawal funds to buy new ad packs. Externally, back out, back in, buy new ad packs. So I've been doing that 100%. I haven't kept anything. Obviously I've got a lot of referrals. Where the heavy lifting came was through my referrals. That's why I'm very grateful for them, right? If you've got a ton of referrals, you can get there so much quicker. If you don't have as many referrals, well then, it's just going to take you a little bit longer, right? You just got to put in the work. Someone might look at this and go, oh, you've got 1,300 ad packs already, right? And you've got 560 referrals. I'm not going to get to 560 referrals. That's impossible, right? So this is the exact attitude why these people fail online, because instead of saying, well, you've got 560 referrals, I can't get that. You like that impersonation? Instead of saying that, the question you should be asking is, well, then how can I get referrals, right? So you can look at it different ways, right? I did not start off in this game trying to get, I was sucked at getting referrals, right? I sucked at getting referrals. So I learned over time how to get referrals. When you get referrals, it takes your business to the next level, as you can see. So I repurchased 100%. I obviously got a lot of referrals, right? I would say, obviously not all of them active. I would say probably, I'm going to disclose my numbers here. I would say about 40% are active. So what's that? 250, 200, over 200, maybe 210 active referrals. Now, when you've got that amount of people that are active, it makes a massive difference. It's a powerhouse, right? So let's talk about how I got those referrals. This is the meat between the sandwich right here. How did I get those referrals? Well, I campaigned hard before even Mpca started, right? It helped a little bit because I had people in Mpca. So again, it goes back to your branding. People know you, but the majority of, I'll be honest with you, the majority of people that joined me in Mpca were strangers. 75% of those 200 plus referrals did not know me. So that is massive. So over 150 people joined me and paid and joined me, right? So that, how did I do that? Well, I can't tell you exactly how I did it, in the sense of the exact technique I used. But I can't do that because I've created a group for all the people that have joined me, 200 plus referrals who know what it is. And I'll be doing a disservice to them, right? That's why they join me, to get the crown jewels, right, or whatever you want to call it, right? So, but I didn't use free methods. So I used, from what my branding and everything, I used a lot of free methods, right, to get a quarter of my referrals. But the rest of the the rest of the 3/4 of the referrals that I got, which is 3 times more than my referrals that I got from free methods, came through paid traffic, right? So what does that tell you? That tells you, if you're a newbie and you got money, it takes money to make money, you can get 100 referrals so easily within a month. Are all those referrals going to be paid? I don't know. That depends on you. So you got to connect with your referrals. What I like to do is I like to get those referrals, connect them with Facebook, send them through email marketing as well. You can build a list. You can do it. There's many different ways of doing it, but the main thing I would say is you have to. If your referral count is if your active referral count is low, you have to be engaged with the person. The person has to know who you are, right? So how do you do that? How do you lift that engagement and build that trust? Because at the end of the day, it's all about trust. Well, you have to give value. You can, if you've got an email list, you send videos out through your email list, or if you've got a progress report on what you do on YouTube, was what I do on YouTube. I then send that video sequence in your autoresponder and send that out through your sequence. So you do your videos, day 1, day 2, day 3, blah 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 blah, but then you've incorporated that into your autoresponder sequence. I learned that off a guy about 3 years ago, and he was just absolutely crushing it, and that's what he did. It's simple stuff, right? I don't build a list as much because I see Facebook as a list, and I see engagement on Facebook way higher than an engagement on a list. For them to open a list, open our email, and for you to stand out amongst all the other emails they're getting, as opposed to someone on Facebook who, gives value all the time. It's the engagement on Facebook's way higher than email list. I'm not saying email list is bad. Definitely, if you can cultivate your list and give them value and get them to keep consistently open up your emails, then yes, fantastic. But the rate of emails opening up consistently is dropping and dropping and dropping. That's why you need Facebook to supplement that email list. Now email lists are what they were 10 years ago. It's ridiculous. Email lists are now, I don't know what's the open rate, 2 or 3%. It's ridiculous. It's not, to me, it's not even worth it, but it's still kind of there. So you still use your email list. But Facebook is where it's at. Do both. I'm not saying one or the other. Just do both, right? What else can I say? So anyway, this started, how I got to this so fast is because this started before Mpca even launched, right? Mpca was very unique, and I absolutely jumped on that opportunity. And the Mpca opportunity does not come around very, very often. In fact, it's never come around ever. And I'll tell you why, and the big difference why. As opposed to all these new rev shares that are coming out, people are jumping on them, and all that sort of stuff. That's great. But the main difference that Mpca had over any other rev share, and the reason why I joined it, is because it's already had the authority and trust from Mpca. No, that has never been seen in this space, even though we're only 3 years plus into this space. We already had the authority of Mpca, so then to get them into Mpca, it was a no-brainer, right? So everyone knew already about Mpca. You could leverage Mpca to get people into Mpca. It's the same admins. When you've got a successful rev share of Mpca, for you to pitch Mpca, it's a no-brainer, right? Of course they're going to join. It's already successful. The admin has already proved themselves. Now, if you join a random or a new rev share where there's the admin is could be a good guy, all this sort of stuff. But here's the difference. The admins are great. We've seen good admins and really terrible admins and really bad admins and really shit, nasty admins. And we've seen them all, right? But when the rubber hits the road and shit hits the fan, when that admin is under pressure, it can go bad. If they're not mentally up to the challenge, or they'll resort back to their old ways. They'll reveal their true colors, and we've seen that many times. When they're under pressure, if they just shut shop, it's easier just to take the money and they leave, right? So you don't really know what an admin's going to be like until they're under pressure. And people that join programs and say, "Oh, the admin's great," that's all good, but what are they like under pressure? Well, you don't know. See, so you don't really know. So you don't know. So that's the telling factor that I found out, that once an admin is under pressure, true colors come out. And we've seen what happened with Mpca when PayPal froze the funds. Uday, his true colors came out and he put the $4+ million back into Mpca, right? That's for me, that is enough said for me, right? The guy's good. The guy's word is good, and I'm backing them all the freaking way. Mpca. So when I got behind Mpca, I just backed 100%. I was already doing hangouts, live streams, and everything prior to Mpca launching. So I did a lot of work prior to that. I did a lot of work. Like I grinded for 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks non-stop, and then when it launched, and then I just hit it hard. So I did my live streams, I did Skypes, I did hangouts, I did what was it, hangouts, live streams. I did my YouTube videos, just smashed it with them. A lot. I literally put up as much content as I could in that 2 to 3 weeks, and I got as many people in the beginning, right? But the only reason why I did that is because I knew Mpca was good. I'm never going to do that probably for another company, because I don't fully trust them. But with Mpca, I know that the admin is good to go. That's why I put so much effort into it, into building that program, and that's why, also doing hangouts. It doesn't really help. It's helped my subscriber list. I'm still getting sign-ups through that, but it's not personally. I think it's benefiting more my members, and that's why I did it in the first place. Anyway, I do a Mpca Dream Team hangout every Monday. We've done one for the last 15 weeks. The 16th one is coming up this Monday. So 15 weeks in a row. What's that? There's another 4. I don't even know, can't even count. 3 months. 3 months of consistently doing a webinar every Monday, plus all the other shit that I've done. This is the reason why I've got to this so far, right? So if you're doing anything less, you have to accept your results. If you're going to put the work in and you've done little work, then you have to accept those results, right? If you've done a lot of work, then it'll show through your account. That's as plain and simple as I can put it. I'm not trying to be an arsehole or try to be smart ass. I'm just saying your results will be a direct reflection of the work that you put in. So if you're not satisfied with your results, well then you just need to work harder, right? So what do you need to do? Well, you need to make a video every day. You need to do a live stream every day. You need to start doing hangouts. You need to start doing Skype calls. You need to get on the phone. You need to talk to the leaders. You need to engage with your community, right? You need to start doing YouTube videos. Start doing Facebook Lives. Exactly. You see me every day. Every day I do a Facebook Live, right? I'm consistent as fuck. I don't stop. I don't quit. It's not in my vocabulary. Well, maybe I might take a vacation soon. We're going to Singapore, but I'm still going to punch out. You know, even if I'm busy and I'm away and I'm doing shit, right? I'm still going to make time to maybe just punch out a 1 minute selfie video. Just say, hey guys, blah, blah, blah. And 1 minute of your day is not much, right? But you're still putting some content out there. You're still saying to people, hey, I'm here. I haven't gone away. I'm still working, right? I'm just on a vacation at the moment. I deserve a vacation, right? I work freaking hard for this shit. But every single day you'll see you see me with my videos, right? My live streams. Go through my Facebook videos. I've got over 250 videos there. Go on my YouTube channel. I've got 450 videos on there, right? It's through the power of consistency and focus is where I've got today, is through this, right? So that is really the crux of it, the meat. It's just consistency and relentlessly doing it what you want, and it takes a freaking lot of hard work. And I know that for a lot of people out there, you probably don't want to hear that, right? But you guys know I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't, there's no need for me to sugarcoat anything, right? I just say it how it is. People can love me or people can hate me, but at the end of the day, you're gonna get the truth. You're gonna get the goods. Okay, a couple of questions. Lars, should I stop solo ads? Well, I did solo ads for a long time, Lars. I spent a lot of money in solo ads. Okay, here's the deal with solo ads. And I know that this is a fact because I spent a lot of tens and thousands of dollars on solo ads. And now that I stopped doing solo ads probably about a year ago, maybe even longer, I know solo ad sellers who are now coming into the RevShare space. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're not making money with solo ads. Like, they're not selling. All they're doing is selling rehashed clicks. Because when you buy a solo ad, all you're doing is you're paying them, right, to spam their list, which has been spammed already 200 to 300 times already. You're paying them. Do I think that is a good investment? Absolutely not. That's why I stopped doing them. My percentage and my click-through, there's so much shady shit that goes on in solo ads. I'm not discrediting the solo ad industry. 10 years ago, it was awesome. It was more than 10 years ago, it was awesome. It was an endorsed, real-life solo ad. When you send them the information, this is how solo ads worked 10 years ago. You would contact the seller. There was no such thing as going on Facebook and doing all these shady stuff that they're doing at the moment, sending your offer through some crappy sales pitch that they've done themselves, and then redirecting it to you and all this shady stuff that's going on. This is how it worked back in the old days, right? You contact the seller, which was hard to find, right? But once you found them, they'd be like, yeah, I'll send you solo. They would review the whole program. Then they would give an honest opinion, the pros and cons. Yeah, I really like this, but I didn't like this, right? Or this part, if you do this, this might happen, right? This is a fully endorsed thing. But then they would say, look, the guy, they would give them a rating and say, definitely check this out. And blah, blah, blah. So then they would send that endorsement to their list. So it would be an actual fully endorsed review of the program, of the pros and cons, when the person got it, when they opened up their list, right? Because the solo seller at the time never wants to do anything to lose the trust of their list. But at the moment now, at this point in time, they don't give a shit. The solo sellers don't even give a shit about their list. All they are is just clicks to them, and every time they click, they're like 30 cents or whatever, right? So, do I use solo ads? Hell no, they're a freaking waste of money. They just you're just paying someone to slut their list, and they've all been slutted, right? So, just do this. Go and spend 10 grand on solo ads, right? And let me see, and come back to me in a month's time, and tell me how many sales you got. Right, and I bet you it's probably 1 out of 1,000, and you spent 10 grand and you made a a $350 sale. Back in the day, you could go and spend like 10 grand and make 30,000, right? Provided it was a good offer, and then get sales on the back end, right? But these days, solo ads, what you better off doing? If you want to know if you better off putting that money into Facebook ads. Way more targeted, way more engagement, real people, not some bullshit person on the other line selling you clicks. But Lars, that's just my opinion. Like, you don't have to take my advice on it. I did solo ads for a long time, and the reason why I don't do it now is what I just told you, right? So you can take my opinion on whatever you want. You'll figure it out, right? But that is my opinion on it. Hey, Mark. What is your next rev share? Well, good question. My next rev share is going to be very surprising. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. And I like to go against the grain. I don't like to get pulled into all this hype and BS. I just like to do things quietly. I'm going to tell you my next rev share very soon. Probably in the next couple of days, I want to tell you my next rev share. But my next rev share does not mean I'm very still passionate about Mpca and Mpca. I'm not going to stop promoting those programs. And now that if I join this new rev share, it's kind of like, Mpca and Mpca are like my baby. Like, I don't want to be taking any more time. I don't want to take time away from them, right? I want to nurture them and they're only babies. Mpca and Mpca is only babies. There's so much more potential. You got the Leaders Commission in Mpca, then you got the commissions which are 100% withdrawable, 6% through your referrals. You can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 Bitcoin a day in Mpca. Obviously, the only way you're going to do that is through your referrals. You're going to have to refer a shitload of people, but you're still going to be pulling out 300, maybe 350, 400 out of just your ad packs. So happy days. But if you go hard with it, you can pull out. My goal is I want to pull out 3 to 5 Bitcoin a day out of Mpca, and I'm going to need a shitload more referrals. So I'm going to continue to work the business. I love it. Absolutely love it. But my new rev share, in my opinion, this is the way you should do it. Max it out first, then max it out the next one, then move on, right? To the next one. I mean, you should never stop promoting your initial rev shares. I want to show you a strategy where you can promote all the 3 or 5 or 10 rev shares that you're in. But it's not going to give you any credibility if you're... people are going to see that you're doing multiple income streams, right? Yeah, but when they see me and I do multiple income streams, right? I'll tell them in my email, I've maxed this program out. I've maxed this out, right? And I'm doing this. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I maxed the other 2 programs out, right? That's the difference between me and other people. I mean, who are they going to follow? Who are they going to join? They're going to join me, right? Because I've got the results, and this is what you need to do. You need to put your money where your mouth is, and you need to get to work and start maxing these programs out, because that's how you get credibility. That's when people listen to you, right? Because they want your success. And that's how you do it. If you half-ass everything, that's how you're going to lead. That's what you're going to do in your whole life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I don't mean to be mean, but that's the truth. So, I used to be that guy, always half-ass everything, always making excuses. Now I don't do that, right? So my next rev share, I will do it because I've already maxed the 2 prior to that out. I mean, look, I've still got my 24, but it's sort of dropped off for a second, and that's sort of coming back. So that's still going, right? So, but the next one I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to, I'll let you guys know in a couple of days. So that's how you should approach it. I don't know what else I can say. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's really no secret to this, guys. There's no secret to this. You just have to get the work done. Why do mine in your commission balance? I'm not sure what you mean, Sahib. Hey, Latoya. How you going, guys? Thanks, Vlads. 50 yard packs, man. You're going awesome. Hey, we all start somewhere, right? We all start at 10, 20, 30. Everyone goes for the same thing. So if you're at 50 yard packs, you're doing fantastic. Just keep going, right? Everyone goes for the same thing. And just quickly check my really, you know, when I do my live streams, there's nothing, there's like, I've already reiterated everything. Okay, yeah, you guys will get there, Latoya. The way that you guys work and like your videos blow me away. Like, I don't even put that much work into my videos. The way you guys dress, it's a done deal, guys. You don't have to worry about anything. It's a done deal with you guys. When I see successful people, I see you guys, right? It's a done deal. Yeah, look, Dean does it his way, you know. He prints Vista print, gets cards out, leaves them at ATMs, petrol stations. Everyone can do this, guys. Everyone can do this. Just make look. I'll show you. I'll show you this. Right. I'll show you this. This is the. You can get a. I should probably make an Mpca one. An Mpca one, but I haven't done an Mpca one yet. This is an Mpca. This is the Dream Team, right? There is another one here. Actually, hang on, I'll show you. I can't show you because I've deleted it. Anyway, see this? So you guys can see this shirt, right? It says, "Ask me how I get paid every hour clicking 10 ads per day." Right? You wear this shirt around, right? In your daily travels. On the front of it, obviously it's got Mpca. There's another one that I've got out that's got Mpca, right? It's got straight out of Mpca, Mpca, right? So you wear this shirt around, and when you're at the supermarket, when you're doing your shit, doing your business, people are going to ask you, how the hell do you get paid every hour clicking 10 ads a day, and you're like grocery shopping, or you're like at the movies, or you're like spending money shopping, like you're doing all this crazy stuff when they're and you're getting paid every hour? How is that possible? Well, just this, wearing a simple shirt and promoting your business. Guys, this is easy stuff, right? Dean goes to Vistaprint. You can buy Vistaprint, cheap cards, leaves them at ATMs and petrol stations. Everyone goes to a freaking ATM. Everyone goes to an ATM. We know that. Leave your card at the ATM, put them in the thing, pull them out and say, hey, this is how I get, would you like to know how to get paid every hour clicking 10 ads a day, right? It's so easy and simple. Then once they do that, you send them to your capture page, right? Or leave your email address, but I would send them to a capture page, capture that information. On your capture page, have the same text. Hey, thanks for coming to my website. I'm assuming you saw, or I'm guessing you saw my business card on how to click 10 ads per day and make a full-time income or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Here, enter your email address and I'll send you the next video, or I'll send you some more information. They enter the email address, that's it. Now you got the email address, then follow up through their email. Through the email sequence, use Aweber or GetResponse. In that email sequence, make a video of yourself introducing who you are. Do not pitch them straight away. Just build some relationship, and through that email sequence, get them to connect with you on Facebook. Leave your phone number because they're local, and then put your video sequence of your progress that you've done. Remembering these people are newbies, right? They have no clue. So in your first video, you just say a little bit about you. Hey, I'm Joe Blow. I work full-time job, and I also make some extra income. I make an extra, $25 or $50 a day using this system. Blah 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 blah. In the next video, I'm going to show you how it all works, right? And then in your next video, the next day, you'll say, what I do is rev shares. You probably never heard of rev shares, but basically what you do is you buy ad packs, you click in at 10 ads a day, you're watching other people's advertisements, and you're getting paid to do that. And there's no referrals needed. Where the money comes from is from the global ad pack, blah 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 blah. Right? Simple. Then the next video you would show them, like your day 3 video. Then you would show them this is how I log into my account. This is my thing. This is how much I've earned. And then every second day, every third day, right? Then you would send them that same sequence. So then it'd be like day 2. Then 2 or 3 days later, it'd be like day 5, and so forth. That's it. They'll open up your videos, follow you, then eventually contact you. Simple, done, boom, active ad packs, done, dusted. So how do you get more leads? Well, you just do more of what you're doing. It's putting more business cards and ATMs. Putting them on billboards, do letter drops, put them on cars. There's so many freaking ways to build this business. You just got to get off your ass and do it. Yeah. So that's it, guys. If you guys haven't got any questions, I'm gonna close it out. If you check, so. Quickly check YouTube. Yeah. YouTube. Okay. Yeah. That's it, guys. I want to close it off. Once again, thank you to my team. Appreciate everything. And I'm just going to keep on giving you updates on how it all. I might even do an update on the breakdown as well, on the earnings and the commissions. I don't know. I might. I can't guarantee it. I don't know if I want to show you my full account. But I do want to say this. I'm definitely going to be taking over a Bitcoin a day out, right, from now on. So do the sums. Bitcoin a day, 30 days, there's 30 grand. Actually, it's more, because then you got, Bitcoin's at 1,300, 1,200, right? So let's just say if it's at 1280 times 30, there's 38,400 a month. That's just in one Bitcoin a day, right? So guys, can you understand what I'm saying? How important it is to get shit done, right? To get shit done and to do the work, because you will be rewarded if you do the work, right? There's no guarantees. I mean, tomorrow, this can all go away. But if you're thinking that mindset of, I'm not going to do it because, it could fail tomorrow. Well, with that mindset, that's what's holding you back, right? Yeah, I could, right? I could get hit by a bus tomorrow. There's no guarantees. But the thing is, if you're going to have that thought in your mind, you're never, ever, ever going to be successful. If you're always having those thoughts that are holding you back. You don't have control over that. All you have control over is you. All you have control over is your self and the work that you put in personally, right? And the rest of everything else, they'll just fall as they do, right? That's all we have control over, guys, right? So have a positive mindset. Get in and do the work, right? And hard work pays off, guys. Hard work always pays off. So with that said, thanks everyone for watching. Have an awesome day. Fantastic day for me, and also I want to sincerely thank all my team members. You guys just absolute powerhouse, and this is why I've got to this level so fast through your support. So, and I'm going to help you as much as I can to try to speed up the process for you to then get to this level. That's what I want for you guys. So with that said, have a good morning. I'm just checking the day. It's Saturday. I don't even know the day. It's Saturday. Good morning, Saturday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys at the top. Number 1, baby.